What exactly do you jackasses want Islam Makhachev to do right now? Because it just seems like no matter what, he cannot catch a break with some of you haters, which I don't particularly care. He's the greatest of all time. He's going to beat every single one of the people that you put in front of him until he decides to retire. That is a fact. Right now, Javier Mendez has basically said that Justin Gaethje is a fight that makes sense. He's never fought him before. Justin Gaethje's won 4 out of his last 5. He won the last decision. Like, who else is he going to face right now? I know a lot of you are going to come out and say, oh, you should face Ilia Topuria. He's scared. Oh, maybe Arman Tsarukyan. Look, he's already beaten Arman Tsarukyan. I know what you're going to say. I know exactly what you're going to say. You're going to be like, well, but Arman's gotten so much better since their last fight. So has Islam. Arman had the chance to fight, and he had a back injury and caused a problem last minute where Renato Moicano had to step in on a day's notice. Now, I'm not saying he was lying. Maybe it was indeed a back injury, but apparently the stuff that he was doing, he was fine. The rumor is that he was going to miss weight and therefore he pulled out. That's what the rumor was. Okay? So Dana White, being Dana White, is pissed, and he wants him to earn his way back to a title because that caused huge amounts of problems for the UFC, and rightfully so, right? Like, imagine a guy not coming in to his shift at work and you're the boss, right? Like, you were depending on him as, like, one of the biggest producers, as a part of this biggest producing team. Like, what do you do? By the way, if you wouldn't mind, hit the like and subscribe button. Helps with the algorithm, helps grow the channel. So what happened was Gaethje called for a title shot. Islam Makhachev and Javier Mendez and all these guys have basically agreed. What I would like to see is that happen, right? Because what is Islam to do in the meantime? Right? Arman has to earn his way back to a title shot. He's beaten Charles Oliveira pretty handedly already. He's beaten Dustin Poirier. He's beaten Renato Moicano. The next guys that you're going to have to see are outside of the top 5 for the most part. So with the exception of Justin Gaethje. And so right now, I don't think they have much else to go with because Arman has to work his way back into the title. And I know what a lot of you are going to say. You're going to say, oh, well, what about Ilia Topuria? Ilia Topuria did not clear out his division. He fought Alexander Volkanovski. He won the belt. He defended against Max Holloway. And that's it, right? And there are 2 or 3 other contenders there that he could have defended against, but he chose not to. He chose to come up to lightweight to come after Islam Makhachev, which, frankly, I don't think Ilia Topuria has what it takes to beat Islam Makhachev, period, right? I really don't. I think Islam Makhachev is going to make it look pretty effortless because, Bryce Mitchell was able to get takedowns on Ilia Topuria. And yeah, sure, he's got knockout power and great boxing for featherweight, but it's a different ballgame at lightweight. So I don't see him posing a threat to Islam Makhachev. And even still, he's got to prove that he can hang with some of the top guys at lightweight. Like, it's different with Volkanovski because he cleared out his division, so he got to skip the line. But beat a Dustin Poirier, I would like to see that fight between him and Paddy Pimblett. Beat Charles Oliveira, beat Arman Tsarukyan for a number 1 contender fight. And then if you beat one of the top guys at lightweight, sure, you can get a title shot. But this business of vacating the belt just because you had a belt and immediately getting a title shot is insanity. And now the thing for Islam is he wants to go for another belt. The accusation is going to be the same. Oh, his defense against another featherweight, that doesn't really count towards greatness. That's exactly what you jackasses are going to say. It doesn't count, right? And then you're going to be like, oh, you're going to come up with some other lame excuse as to why he isn't the greatest lightweight of all time. He's going to beat Topuria. He is. He's too good. He's too good for anybody in that division. He needs to go up to a division and fight for a belt. I really think that, if Bilal Muhammad loses at UFC 315, Islam goes up, he gets an immediate title shot against JDM. Like that should be out of the question. But in the meantime, if he's looking for something to do, Justin Gaethje won. He's available. He should be next. International Fight Week, the pay-per-view in July, something like this. That should be what happens, because right now Arman has to win a fight to get back into the title picture. Dana White has said that and been pretty clear that he's not budging on that. And again, like, no matter who it is, Islam is going to win, right? He's going to beat Arman. He's going to beat Topuria. He's going to beat Gaethje. But Gaethje's 35. You know, he's won 4 of his last 5. Give him the title shot. Islam's never fought him before. It's fresh blood. It's a new fight. You know, it'll be an exciting and entertaining fight, because that every fight that Gaethje has is an exciting and entertaining fight. And Islam doesn't mind standing and striking, right? It's not like a situation where he's going to get taken down and beaten up for 2 or 3 rounds and submitted. Like that probably could happen, no doubt about it. But I think Islam doesn't mind standing and striking with Gaethje, and so that'll make for a really fun main event. You know, Gaethje's going to lose. You know, like Islam is going to beat everybody in that division. I really do think that if Paddy Pimblett beats Michael Chandler in the upcoming fight, I would like to see him maybe fight one more time and then get a title shot. Maybe they do Paddy versus Arman. I think that would be a really tough fight for Paddy. Like, I think he would lose that one. But prayer time. So yeah, I think he would lose that fight, but I still think that would be an interesting matchup, him and Islam Makhachev. I think he would still lose, but you know, Paddy gets underestimated all the time. So this is the reality. Like, all of you bums out there who hate on Islam Makhachev, who think that, oh, he should fight Ilia, he should fight Arman, Gaethje shouldn't be next. Look, Arman's not fighting. Let's be honest. He's not fighting for a title anytime soon because of the crap he pulled. He had his chance, but he pulled out. For whatever reason, he didn't make it happen, whether it's an injury. He didn't do enough to take care of himself, and he caused a problem for the UFC. So I have no sympathy for him there. You know, calling for Ilia Topuria, please. Like, let him win at least one fight against a guy in the top 10 at lightweight before he gets a title shot. And then you have Gaethje, who just won his fight, won 4 of his last 5. Super exciting. 35. Islam hasn't fought him before. Like, he fought a featherweight before. Like, I don't know. That's my kid having a temper tantrum inside. So, oh man. So anyway, this is what it is. Okay, this is what it is. Ilia needs to beat someone at lightweight before he gets a title shot. There's no question about that in my mind. Arman needs to fight someone. I think Arman and Ilia should fight for a number 1 contenders fight. Give Gaethje the title shot in the meantime. Right? Am I right? Do you guys disagree with me? I'm sure all you haters are going to disagree with me, but this is my opinion. Give Islam Gaethje, let him do something new, and then if Bilal vacates or loses or whatever, let him move up. Let him move up, because Islam deserves it. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching. See you next time.